Women's cycling has boomed in recent years, but it came too late for athletes such as Megan Blatchford Peck to test her talents at Olympic or Commonwealth Games. After starting a family, Megan returned to cycling in 2004, and in 2008 she won 4 World Masters titles after focusing on what she wanted.
Because I had a young son, I wanted to have my own business, and I was very interested in motivation, and I trained as a life coach and worked as a weight loss consultant. So basically I established a business called Mind Coach, which now is solely focused on performance coaching, because I believe anyone can train, do all the physical preparation, but when you're lining up to compete, if you really don't believe you can do what you've trained for, you haven't got that belief, well then a lot of that training that you've done has gone to waste. So again, that's the area I've been working in, and it's been great to apply those strategies and concepts to my own sport. Women's cycling started becoming a little bit more dominant in New Zealand and internationally, and I sort of had that burning desire, but I knew I was getting older, and I kind of missed the moment. Well, I thought I had. There were lots of sort of like social cycling groups, and I started doing a bit of cycling then, and got into some club racing. And being a competitive person, I enjoyed the racing, and after riding for 6 months, I went and rode at the New Zealand Road Nationals, competing as a master, and won the road title. And then I found out that the World Masters track cycling champs were coming to Sydney for 3 years. So I thought, wow, what a great opportunity. So that became my focus and my obsession. At the time we were living in New Plymouth, the nearest velodrome was 160 kilometres away. So that would have been a 320 kilometre round trip. The velodromes had changed, they were all steeply banked and tight and looked terrifying to ride around, and I didn't have a track bike, so I thought, I'll just forget about that. But my wonderful husband picked up on the fact that I still had that burning desire, and we started making things happen and travelled down to Wanganui, where the velodrome was, and the guys really great there, really encouraging, and the bug got me. I wanted to have some success in cycling, and missed the opportunity years ago for the Olympics and Commonwealth Games because they just weren't happening for women then. And so now, I guess it's like any athlete, there's the chance of competing at the Masters level, chance of going for some world records to, for your own personal fulfilment, to prove to yourself that you have got some ability. Yeah.
It's not something that brought it, that you missed that opportunity, it wasn't available, so that's
you just have to move on. Yeah, no. Everyone has regrets in life about things they would have loved to have done.
Megan credits her success to mental preparation and the mind techniques which she has developed and shares with her clients.
The scratch race, I'd won it in 2007, and again, I thought people say you never win a scratch race 2 years in a row because everyone knows you're the one to watch. So I knew that, people had told me that, so I knew I had to have a different strategy. So I'd visualised how I was going to win that race, and I must have probably done that about 30 to 50 times 6 weeks prior. And what I did at the race was 20 laps, and I just visualised how I was going to play out the last 2 laps. And 4 laps to go, I was boxed in, it wasn't looking good, and that wasn't part of the plan. So I had to, you can imagine a bunch of cyclists and you're trapped in the middle, find an exit point, so I had to drift right to the back, come round, and it was just perfect timing. I put the power on, came up, had to go, when you go up the track it takes extra time, and it was exactly as I visualised it. I wanted to do a big attack from the back and just wind it up so no one could get on my wheel, just keep the power on, just put my head down and just go for it, and it's just everything just takes over, and it just unfolded exactly how I visualised it.
So some big surges from the back as well. Oh, big move there. Van Straten there, she moves up, she's taking control, she's in a good position, but look at the big move from the back. 1.5 laps to go, they get the bell when they come through this time.
They come round now, and look at Megan Blatchford Peck high on the track, she's gone. With 1 to go, a great move by Blatchford Peck. We see Crawford trying to go with her, Trudy Van Straten as well, but Blatchford Peck's opened up 5 metre gap to the New Zealand rider, has stolen this with a great ride. She comes round now, Blatchford Peck coming up the track, and she'll take that race out.
Again, like I think, it's looking at where you want to go, what are those obstacles and barriers along the way to getting there, and putting the time and the effort and the focus to eliminating them. It's like walking down a path. You're not going to get down the path if you've got those obstacles there.
Looking to add a second.
I think what people do, and it's just a really simple mistake, is they focus on that they don't know what it is. they don't know what they want to do, but they know there's something, and they just close their mind off to what they potentially could do. Like, you know, you ask yourself any question about anything and you'll actually get an answer. It'll come to you in some shape and form. So, yeah, focusing on what you don't want, you keep getting more of that.
And Megan Blatchford Peck of New Zealand is certainly going to try to do something different this time to unsettle Michelle King. But King's looked good. She's had great acceleration. She's full of confidence at the moment. She was the fastest qualifier, but that's not going to help her now. Blatchford Peck just going down the back straight. They're getting quicker and quicker. So just content to sit back there. And we see a good move around the outside there. They get the bell this time.
Blatchford Peck now accelerates. King moves back in. King already won up. Blatchford Peck now wants to take it back. King yet to make a move. Blatchford Peck bleeding. Now King gets out of the saddle, but Blatchford Peck accelerates. King trying to get there. I'm not sure if she will. Blatchford Peck up the straight. King trying to get there. She can't get there. What a turn up there. Blatchford Peck, great sprint racing.
What I say to people and myself is, like, when you are setting that goal, write down like 5 to 10 compelling reasons why you really want it. So you really need to have such a strong motivating factor, a desire to achieve any goal. And that's what I did. Like, I knew exactly why I wanted. I wrote those reasons down. I read them every day. And again, they built my motivation, and they helped me eliminate those obstacles and kept me going and made me determined to keep focusing and, staying on track. I'm big on the belief side of it because I think visualisation builds your belief. It's programming your mind and your body what you need to do. The more you show yourself something through visualisation, the more it becomes more real to you, and the more you believe it. But it's also too doing actions that support your training and your physical preparation that are building that belief. You know, your times are getting faster, you're lifting more weight in the gym, and that also builds your belief as well.